Oh yeah, I'm ginger now. Yeah, I'm ginger. Oh yeah, Hannah, you gotta cut my hair.
I know.
Okay.
Right now, hold on.
Check, 1, 2. 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 Check. Ah, check, 1, 2. Alright. Sorry, let me sync up this audio. Shave it all off. Now I'm ginger now, what are you saying? Right. And the fucking ring is back. I can't really tell what it's doing. Oh, it's before. Let's add. Perfecto. Alright. And the ring is back. So let's try and fix that. Oh. The ring's gone. Ah. Jesus Christ. I had the, is that the clippers?
No, you have to get the clippers. I can't reach them with my hand.
Where are they?
They're in the back left.
Alright. Hannah,
Or the back middle.
like, the back of my hair here is like really messy. It looks so stupid, like these long bits of hair that are growing down. So Hannah needs to like shave it off for me. So that's what Hannah's gonna really quickly do now. And then Hannah's leaving me for the day because she hates me. And she can't stand to be with me for like more than fucking 2 seconds. Yeah. Not long bits, it's like, I don't know, like neck. I don't know what this is. Like down, going down. I don't know what that section is. Shave it all off. Someone said your face seems chubbier now.
Sam, your face is not chubbier, but you do need to realize that, like, I think you have a problem, and you look really skinny. Like in that video of us at Universal, you look like not okay skinny.
Are you saying I'm anorexic?
Yeah. And that one time you saw that picture of yourself, you said, I look way better then. I'm not gonna eat for a few days.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Eugenia Pepper.
Sam probably weighs less than Hannah. See, Sam, you're really skinny.
How much you weigh?
How much do you weigh?
150.
50?
Yep. You probably weigh like 115.
Yeah, because you heard me say that in the hospital.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You were right next to me when I said
Well,
it.
no, I wasn't. Lift some weight.
Oh my god, you're not even gonna be able to bring that out here, Sam.
You don't know me, bitch. Ow! Ugh. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Oh, shit.
35 pounds.
Because it's heavy.
It's 35, not 25.
Wow.
Fuck off. I am the Nico. Han, my hair. Shall I just shave all my hair off?
Sam, I don't have time for that.
No, I mean, you don't have to do that. Guys, is that really what you want me to shave all my hair off? Let's do it just to do a straw poll. And then whatever one wins, I'll fucking do. I don't care. I've got a date tonight, so I need to look presentable.
Imagine you've never said that about just me, though.
Han, you never said that about me either.
Yeah, because you've never taken me on a date.
Han, I've taken you on millions of dates. What are you on about? Alright. Here's the straw poll, if you want to vote. Here we go. That's the straw poll. Get your votes in now. Whichever one wins, I'll do before the next stream. So I'm going to stream till 12 o'clock here, and then we'll do another stream. I'm going to work out what stream I'm going to do whilst... okay, so let's have a look. It's actually way more even than I thought it would be, Han. 60% said shave it, and 40% said don't shave it. Hanny. I'll shave it though, because the shave won. That trolling, you need to shave it. What do you mean that trolling? I love you. Why are you brushing your teeth in a bag?
I'm bringing it.
You what?
I'm bringing it.
I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. Are you gonna come back really black?
I will.
Hannah's going sunbathing today, guys. Make a big shape of a pepper in your hair. Completely bald, I want to see some shine. I'm not going to wet shave my head. But that's not what we're doing here. Sell the toothpaste spit. That's a good idea actually, Han.
What?
Sell your toothpaste spit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be minty.
Exactly. Close all these tabs. She's gonna come back burnt. Hannah, you gotta take proper. Are you gonna take proper precautions?
Samuel.
Oh my god, my sister is putting together like a care package for me of like British things. For me to try on stream and for Hannah to try on stream. Who in the chat is British right now? Just say me if you're British. I want to see if we've got any English people in the chat. Okay, so there's a bunch of you. So far she's sending me peanut. Oh god. Ready for this? Marmite peanut butter. So British people understand this. Marmite peanut butter. Has anyone tried that? Is it any good? Marmite peanut butter. Yes, very nice. No, disgusting, vomit. And she's sending me oven baked cashews, Marmite flavoured. She's sending me ham.
What?
You know the sausage and the baked beans that Thingy Bob cooked with?
Yeah.
She's sending me that, but the sausage is veggie.
Oh. So we have to eat it.
Yeah, we gotta try it.
Do you guys like how I have to hang out my dresses because I only have one hanger?
Pan, get some more hangers.
I just didn't want them to see me in the back and wonder what the fuck I was doing. I don't really care about it.
Wait, let me see if my sister will answer her FaceTime. And then all of us can work out some things together for us to send her. For her to send me. But I don't know if she's working or not. Okay. Hey, Ellie. I'm streaming right now, so I thought that we could come up with some things together that you can send me.
Well, I've already got ideas.
Someone said some iron brew. Like, can you get a tiny bottle of iron brew?
I can get like, you know, like aeroplane cans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of them would be good.
One of those.
So Hannah can try it.
Oh, right.
What weird?
Do you
What?
Do you remember Bing?
Bing, the drink.
Yeah.
It's. I remember Tizer.
Yeah, similar to that.
What weird flavour Walkers are out at the moment?
Marmite.
Oh my god, just Marmite everything.
I've actually got Marmite Walkers in the cupboard.
I remember when I used to. You remember when they used to do the whole meals, like the roast dinners and stuff like that? That was weird.
Yeah. What weird flavours are there?
Oh, someone else said dandelion and burdock as well. But the thing is,
yeah.
guys, is if she sends me like liquids, it's gonna be really heavy and expensive for her to send. There's Brussels sprouts flavour, someone said.
Yeah, they're gross.
Yeah, send them.
Okay. Sam,
Yeah.
did you say you don't have parsnips?
No, we don't have parsnips.
Well, I was going to send you some parsnips.
I don't know how that'd be when they get here.
Would they be alright?
Yeah, that'd be alright. Whoever keeps saying shortbread, like that, they have shortbread in America. Like that's not like. I think it's funny that you're gonna send parsnips.
I was just going to wrap them up in foil. I'll give you about 3.
People are legit in the chat are like, "What are parsnips?"
What is that?
Is
It
that?
sounds so British, doesn't it? Parsnip.
I don't think you should.
Parsnips.
I don't think you should send them wrapped up in tinfoil because they're mould easier. Wrap them up in tissue paper or newspaper.
Okay. I feel like they might grow.
They should breed. Not breed, breathe.
They might breed. They might.
What else? What? Any other British people in the chat? What's a weird British thing that Hannah can try?
I was going to send you some vegetarian Scotch eggs.
Oh, but they need to be cold.
Yeah, but you can just put them in the fridge when they get there.
Ellie, it might take 2 weeks to get here.
Sam, come on. We need a run egg, come
I
on.
wanted to send you some cheese.
Someone actually. Oh, can you send me some flaming hot Monster Munch?
Yeah.
I
I'll
love.
send you pickled onion as well if you want.
Well, Hannah can try the pickled onion ones, but I really need flaming hot ones. I haven't had them in sight. That was my favourite
Did
ones.
you get discos there?
What?
Discos.
No.
Or with crunchies.
No, we don't have discos. They're like the little paper things with the sherbet inside. What?
No, discos are crisps.
Oh, what's that thing?
You're
Flying
thinking of-
saucers.
Flying saucers. Do you want some?
Yeah, flying saucers is pretty good.
And Sam, I'll get you some. Do you remember we used to just eat that edible paper? Like it was like you get like money notes.
Someone said Space Raiders. I forgot all about them.
Yeah, and Tangy Toms.
Oh god, they're disgusting.
I thought something else.
It's funny. It's so funny. Sam's sister voice is easier to get than his.
Yeah, it is.
What?
What?
Everyone has a hard time understanding me out here, Ellie.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you know
No,
what?
I understand him.
You know what else they have is like they don't have custard out here, like custard powder or
Lemon
whatever.
curd.
Lemon curd is disgusting.
Okay, maybe not.
Yorkshire pudding mix and
Yeah, I was thinking that.
the mix. I'm trying to think of the light things. Yorkshire pudding mix and custard mix, the powder.
Yeah. Angel Delight.
I got Angel Delight, but did we lose it, Hannah? The butters-
Should be in the cupboard.
The butterscotch Angel
It
Delight.
should be in the cupboard unless you threw it out.
I didn't
Sam,
throw it
do you
out.
have these?
What?
Sam, please.
What's it called? A yum yum or no? What's it called?
French Fancy.
Oh, what are they called?
French Fancy.
Oh, I love French fancies.
And I've got jam tarts.
I miss Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah, I thought you might have had jammy dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, I just buy. There's this British shop where I can get some British stuff from, but not.
That sounds British as well, doesn't it? Jammy dodger.
Yeah, yeah, hobnobs, jam. I get hobnobs from this shop. The chocolate hobnobs.
Oh, I know what you might want.
Oh my god, Meg just said. We can get that in a supermarket here for some reason.
Oh.
Meg just said ice gems.
Yeah.
That's a fun one for.
And
I hate
chocolate
them.
apples.
I like the chocolate ones, but the iced ones will be funny for Hannah to try, I think.
Okay. Well. Oh. No. Oh, of course I say. I'm just looking at. Oh, how about some porridge?
Ooh,
Yeah.
like British porridge. Okay, yeah, like just send one of them one sachets, you know.
Sachet. Yeah. The golden syrup flavour.
Fruit winders. Oh my god.
Yeah, I still eat those. Hold
I
my
feel
hands
like
up.
that's kind of like Americans like eat that though.
Really?
Do you have
Oh my
this?
God.
But no, they're way different to the American ones.
Dairy Dunkers.
Ugh, I hate that cheese. Do you remember
Can I send you
what are
block of
them?
cheese?
What are them cheese triangles? They're disgusting too.
Dairy triangles.
Ugh, I hate that cheese. That's rank.
Cheese string.
Cheese strings they have out here, but not the brand cheese string. But they have
Sam,
them.
can I send you a block of mature cheddar?
It'll go bad, Ellie, before it gets here. It'll take
Cheese is mouldy.
It'll take 2 weeks to get here. It'll get bad.
But wouldn't you love
Do you know?
mature cheddar?
Okay, yeah. If I get mature cheddar from the supermarket here, I get a block and it's this big, right? It's literally this big, and it costs $7 to get,
Wow.
which is like the same as like maybe like £5. But
Yeah.
you can get for £5, you can get a massive block of cheese in the UK, right?
Yeah, it's massive. Size of your head.
Yeah.
Well, you're just gonna have to send me a list. Oh, pink wafers.
Well, this is why I called you. So here's the list. You just got to remember everything we said.
Oh. I couldn't find the fizzy red and black wine gums, but I got just normal red and black wine gums.
All right, that'll do.
But I'll get some more,
All right.
and I'm gonna go and get rhubarb custards and like pear drops.
Someone said haggis.
That's so disgusting.
All
But I'll
right.
definitely send you past it.
All right then. Well, when I get it, I'll let you know when I'm streaming, so you can see me open it.
Yeah.
And if we come up with some more ideas, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye. You too. Bye.
Okay.
Sam, can you fucking move that?
This big weight.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Oh, it's heavy.
Okay, bye. Why is it? Oh no.
Behave. Don't do any drugs, because we're going to drug test you when you get back.
Sam, why would you even say that, you fucking crazy weirdo? What the fuck?
Don't do any drugs, because I'm going to drug test you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna drug test me. Oh yeah.
Ow, you made me hurt my thumb.
Aw, Shay. Sounds like a personal issue.
Get out of here. How tall are you? How tall?
You heard me answer how tall I am, how much I weigh, everything about
You're
me.
5'10".
Bye, Sammy.
How
love you.
tall are you, Han?
I'm 5'10".
You are? Did I just offend her? Han, how tall are you? Is that tall? Is 5'10" tall? I don't get it. I don't know how tall people are. Han!
5'6".
5'6". She's 5'6", guys.
You go 5'10".
I don't know how tall girls
Beacon
are.
is like close to 5'10".
What? I'm 6'1", Hannah. How is Nikan 5'10"?
You're 6'1".
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
How is Nikan close to 5'10"? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I don't really have any plans for my stream after at 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna stream this here till like 12, and then
Have you been watching any of the RV trip? It's been a major success. Most of them have been getting 2K plus viewers. This is all the community wanted. Streamers together plus a Reddit equals happy community.
I've not watched any of it live. I have watched some of the clips, and for the majority of it, it's, you know, it's nice because it's like it's something to watch that's very different and it's unpredictable. This is what sucks. This is what sucks for me. It's harder for me to enjoy something that maybe you guys would, and I'm gonna try and explain this. I want to try and explain this, but like, don't get butthurt over what I'm saying. But this is where it's weird, because as a viewer, like, say I wasn't a part of like the live streaming world and I wasn't a live streamer, etc, etc. I would watch it and I'd be like, oh my god, like, this is the most like retarded thing ever. Like, this is hilarious. Like, all these people are fucking so stupid. There's this like old dude that like just is fucking blasting racist shit all the time. There's this other like random white drunk guy that's always getting like blacked out drunk, pissing himself, groping girls. There's this other guy who like has all this money, who is slightly passive racist, and now all together on this thing, and then this weird like Russian gal that just is like being taken advantage of by everyone just for some clout. Like, and then there's this guy from Twitch that decided to be a part of this for some reason. No one really knows why. And then a little fat chubby guy that just sits in the corner and says nothing and points the camera. Like, it would be kind of, you know, it would be kind of entertaining to watch. But being part of that world, like, there's no way I could be on that RV trip, because like all of them people that are on that trip, it's like I can't be on an RV with the fucking N-word blasting and the guy shouting every second, and like, it's just fucking, it's not good for a career, you know? It's not good for a career. It's amazing to watch, but it's not good. It's not good for like a career, I guess. or if you're trying to, like, I don't know, if you're trying to do anything. But as content to watch, amazing. As something to be a part of and be in that world, like, it's like, okay, I feel this is where I feel like you can have that craziness and the, like, and the fighting and the autisticness and the drama and all of that. You can have all of that. Honestly, if it wasn't for the racism, yeah, if it wasn't for the racism, it would be fine, I think. That's the thing, like, if it was, yeah, I feel like it would be kind of fine. In terms of like branding and a good look for the IRL world. But the problem is like a lot of clips go like viral of Bjorn just like saying it, you know? So, okay, so Dead Sex said, imagine thinking the racism is actually real and not an edgy meme. Dead Sec, okay. A lot of people who watch from the community probably, Bjorn I don't know about, like, guys, do you think Bjorn's genuinely racist? Like, does he, like, genuinely, like, look down on black people or people of, like, another race? Yes or no? I'm just curious to what you think about, like, your genuine opinion. Because Bjorn's the only one I don't quite know. Like, I feel like he could slightly be racist. But I mean, pretty much no one else on that RV. Pretty much no one else on that RV lets the, like, N-word and shit blast, right? Or am I tripping? He's trolling and he knows the fans love it. I get, you know, this is where it's hard, and this goes all the way, God. It goes all the way back to, like, my fake prank days. It's getting rewarded for stuff that probably isn't the best thing you should be doing online. Like, I'd make fake pranks and they'd go way more viral than when I made real pranks. And I feel like in a weird roundabout way, like, that's kind of the same with Bjorn. He gets rewarded when he does racist shit. You know, them clips go to the top of Reddit. They get the most views. His chat probably is moving the fastest when he does racist shit. And the same with Blade. Look at Blade. He gets rewarded the most when he's drunk. All of the drunk clips of Blade get pushed to the top. His streams have the most views when he's drunk. Like, it's kind of shitty because people reward behavior that probably isn't the best. And I think that's the same with how, you know, that's how Ice ended up in such like a crazy world, because he kept going crazier and crazier because that's the behavior that would be rewarded in terms of clips, chat interaction and views. But whether that's the correct behavior to do or like what you should be doing online, there's self-harm and there's self just for views. You wouldn't want Hannah on that bus? I mean, I wouldn't really want anyone on that bus that I care about. I don't think it's a good place for anyone, like... It's great to watch. Again, it's great to watch. For something that for me to be a part of, no, probably not. Like, okay, so let's do some voting in the chat. Okay, first of all, do you think that the RV so far has been good content? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you so far think that the RV has been good content? I'd say that's at least... I'd say that's at least 70%, right? Like, at least 70% yeses. Oh, fuck. Let's just do a fucking straw poll. Sorry. Let's do a straw poll. Yes. No. Okay. I've done a poll. Here's the poll. Alright, so that's the poll. I just did, has the RV been content so far? Yes, no, I haven't watched, okay? So let's just see the results. So yeah, definitely people are enjoying, look at the votes. Definitely so far, people are enjoying the content, you know? It shows in the votes. Okay, so I'm gonna do another straw poll. So look, there's the facts right there. Okay, people are liking the RV trip. Okay, so I'm gonna do another vote, another poll. Yo, thanks blank name CX. I was trying to work out how to word this question. Alright.
Sam, don't shave your head. Bald Sam is going to get played out. Bring back
Put in
Ronald
that trip,
McDonald.
you
If you got slack nose plastic surgery, you would look like people's sexiest man alive.
So all of them don't
Right
know
now, you're just
where was that
2K
money going
magazine
to like a
cover.
fucking magical fairy. Every second your TTS was going off. Oh my god. Where was the money going?
Yeah, it'll go off Streamlabs, and then I'll go there and I'll withdraw my bank.
Okay, so you were accepting only credit card donations, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yes, I was.
so it doesn't matter about PayPal. Fucking Mexican Andy when he wouldn't pay any money towards the RV trip when he made a bunch of money from it. The next poll is, would the content still be as good if there was no racism? So if there was no racism, would the content be just as good? Yes or no? Does racism make the content better? You know, pretty much. Would the content still be as good if there was no racism? Yes, no. So 70% of people say if there was no racism, the content would still be enjoyable to watch. So honestly, there's not really much I can pick apart from the RV trip, or like or say that it's something that's not good for the IRL community if there wasn't the racism. Like, if the racism was removed, not beyond being removed, like beyond being told, like, just don't say the word and don't play the donos, like, actually don't. Like, I think it's pretty good for the IRL community. It's something like, it's at least it's something, at least it's some community and some interaction between people. And I thought I just heard a scream. Yeah, I think it would be good. Like, I just think already IRL streaming is like so frowned upon and like so hated. Not hated, but like it's scared. It's like people are scared of it. Someone here. We're gonna do another. We're gonna do a bunch of straw polls. Okay, I'm doing a new straw poll. I know you are. So this poll is IRL streaming looked down on / seen as toxic? I just want to know your guys' opinion on it. I'm going to make sure Hannah's not dying in the living room or some shit. No dead Hannah. Right, let's see. So, over 50% of people think that IRL streaming is looked down on and seen as toxic. And you know, I agree with that, especially being someone that's part of that world. I know what it's like to tell other influencers that aren't live streamers, or other influencers who are more like gaming live streamers. When I talk to them and I talk to them about IRL streaming or starting IRL streaming or being a part of one of my IRL streams, a lot of them are like, no, fuck that shit's way too toxic, or, you know, it's linked too hard with like things like swatting, racism, like toxic TTS, like doxing, like shit like that. Like, you guys have to admit that IRL is heavily linked with them things. You can't say it's not, because you know it is. You know it is. Like, the biggest IRL streamer, I don't care what you say, the biggest IRL streamer is Ice Poseidon. And Ice Poseidon, that's what his community is known for. That's it. At the end of the day, that's it. Ice's community at the end of the day is known for being toxic and crazy. I mean, maybe not so much now. I mean, I don't. It's the problem is even if they're not toxic, or they're not all this, or they're not all that, when like the majority of the people that bad news spreads faster than good news. Bad news spreads way faster than what good news does. That's the problem. So you look at, if you type in like Ice Poseidon on YouTube, like, look, when you type in Ice Poseidon, this is the order of the related. Ice Poseidon, Death, Ice Poseidon swatted, Ice Poseidon funny moments, Ice Poseidon FBI. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at them 4 responses. Like, yes, this is a good one right here, but FBI swatted death. Like, you can't, like, that's what Ice is known for. Like, that's what he's known for. Yeah, and Memento Mori, it's only a small percentage that cause a problem. That's fine, you know, we know that. I'm not saying do it incognito. You think that's going to make a difference? I've never searched them things, so let me have a look. I don't think that's going to make a difference. No, look. It's even worse. Ice Poseidon Death, Ice Poseidon swatted. No, it's the same, right? Exactly the same. In incognito. Exactly the same. Yeah, so it's like I don't know. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. Search your own name, type in your name. Alright. Sam Pepper live, Sam Pepper apology, Sam Pepper
fusing. Ice's old fans that were racist and really made people feel bad.
Sam Pepper hatred, Sam Pepper Bowser, Sam Pepper Slash, Sam Pepper Iceland, Sam Pepper Hannah, Sam Pepper Fish It's toxic because it's linked with Ice's old fans that were racist and really made people feel bad. You can innovate it because very few people know about IRL. Just stop the toxicity from your own stream. Ban it always. The IRL world will grow in the next years. I agree with some of that. I disagree with some of it. I don't think Ice's fans were exactly racist. I think they found it fun to trigger people by doing racist things or saying racist things. Not that they believe that, for example, not that they believe that someone, you know, someone of a different coloured skin is lower than them or a worse person. It's more to trigger people that they did it. Edgy, exactly, little Normie. But is that still okay? As an outlook for a person, Ice Poseidon, for example, no, I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's gonna make you look good. Yeah, and 100% unknown. Like, unknown said, no, there were really racist people. Yes, okay, of course there were people that were actually racist. Like, of course there were people that were actually racist. Oh my god, there's this one guy in the chat, AJ, he keeps saying...
The community that is most toxic from old Ice is following this RV trip, and Ice's old fans want more and more toxicity for entertainment, and it will end up like Ice did in the end of The Mansion. If it even makes it that far, the toxicity will keep growing. The audience is full of literal children and emotionally stunted adults. The need to provide content and appease the lowest common denominator creates a race to the bottom for donos. And it creates a feedback loop. People learn to be awful while watching.
That's the problem. That's the problem. It's just... It's the... Okay, here's a perfect example, because I know it's hard to explain with the Ice Poseidon world, because a lot of you are Ice Poseidon fans, and a lot of you are IRL fans, and a lot of you are fans of the RV trip, etc. So I'm going to try and explain it in a different way, which might be able to relate to. So for example, Jesse the Slug, right? Jessie the Slug, how many people in the chat think that Jessie Taylor, Jessie the Slug, whatever you want to call her, how many of you in the chat think that she's a good person and the stuff she does is good and good for this world? Yes or no? Do you think Jessie Taylor is a good person and what she does is good for the world? No. Okay, the answer's no. Everyone in the chat says no, right? Do you think crying about your Instagram being deleted, saying that you're gonna kill yourself, saying that like you'd rather die than go and work a 9-to-5 job and not have Instagram followers is acceptable or an okay thing to think or do? No, no one in the chat, I'm pretty sure no one in the chat, unless Jesse's in the chat, agrees with that. But if I go on YouTube and I type
IRL and
in...
YouTube IRL is two different things. Most of the IRL streamers on Twitch have
Ice Poseidon is not a virgin. See,
but on the other hand, YouTube
which is on the
IRL
phone.
is one
They want to see X. Too many tryhards. I'd rather see some C. Now everybody in the chat spam C. 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 We are the Purple Army. C.
Let me read this message. IRL and IRL and YouTube IRL is different things. Most of the IRL streamers on Twitch have good non-toxic communities, but on the other hand, YouTube IRL is 100% looked down upon because of Ice. Every Twitch streamer thinks of toxicity when they think of Ice.
Just donating this to see reactions in the chat XD.
We're good.
Just say I'm sorry because I came up too strong.
I feel like we're just trying to avoid the...
I'd only considered joining cases are
Yes, I know you're...
Blade rage quits. Blade is a toxic black hole that gropes, pees himself, and yells racial slurs out of anger. He's close to quitting, probably one more day and he's gone.
I don't know, should I watch this clip? I'm not trying to avoid it. I know you're not trying to avoid it.
Do me a favor.
Oh, it's
You don't know anything that's going on in my mind.
Of EBC.
Right? You're doing what you're doing. You're saying what you're saying, and really you don't give two fucks of how it comes out.
We are
right?
a team. We're not.
EBC,
We-
what? The words just...
Are you? How many arguments?
What a random clip to donate. So let me continue with my thought process. Real quick, and then I'll get to your donos. 1 second. Like I said, Jessie Taylor...
Pepper Pals have the highest morals. Yeah, everyone watching the RV is racist. Sure, well, guess what? Everyone who is a fan of Sam is a sexual predator. The irony is hilarious in this rant.
No.
Are you saying you aren't worse than Bjorn? Way worse.
Wait, listen. Let me quickly address that. If you would have listened to what I was saying, we did several polls, and 70% of people said they were, or 80%, or even, I don't know what the percentage was, 80% of people said that if there wasn't racism on the RV, they'd still watch the RV stream. So how would that mean that I'm saying people are racist who are watching? I'm not saying people are racist. I'm saying the RV trip's cool and it's great content, but as a whole for the IRL world and just the look of IRL streaming, it would be way better if there was just no racism on it. That's it. That's all I said. And there's not constant... I'm not saying there's constant racism and the whole RV is built around racism. That's not what it is. I'm not saying the people that are watching it are racism. What I'm saying is if the racism was removed, it would be even better, because it would be something that's actually good for the IRL world as well, in my personal opinion.
Doing racist stuff in real life, aka IRL, and acting indistinguishable from a racist makes you a racist. Doing it for money and not actually being racist is somehow even grosser. It's not a hard concept to grasp. Have you seen the new giraffe boy that Jessie says she is with right now, and they really like each other, yet it's just her trying to save her dead/dying social media? It's actually sickening what she is doing in more ways than one. Check her channel.
Yeah, no, I've seen. So let me just really quickly finish this thought about what I was saying, because it's hard to relate to with the Ice Poseidon world, because there's so many like opinions. Look, this is an example. So Jessie Taylor, as we're saying, probably not got good morals, not a great human being, doesn't believe in the right things, makes a video about like wanting to kind of kill herself because her Instagram got deleted. You know, that anyone that has a 9-to-5 job is like a piece of shit, and like she'd rather kill herself than have a 9-to-5, whatever. But she gets instantly rewarded. She gets instantly rewarded 1.9 million views. So now she knows, like this girl now knows, because viewers want to see this. Like the thing is people act so like high on their horse, and like people want to see that, you know? They want to see this, and they reward that behavior, and that's what I'm saying happened with the what happens with the IRL world. Like Bjorn gets rewarded for being racist because his clips get played more. He gets egged on by people. People want to see him do that because it's his life. Like it doesn't affect them at all if he's racist. Like them as a person don't get affected. Bjorn's the only person that's going to get affected. Like that's going to affect his life potentially in the future. And that's the same with Jessie, like her being crazy, her saying she's going to kill herself, etc. It gets rewarded, and I just think that's the problem, and I think that will never go away. Like, I think these crazy people, like Eugenia Cooney, for example, people only watched her videos because she was so anorexic, so skinny, it was so shocking. So she almost got rewarded for almost killing herself. Blade, people only watch him when he's drunk. They egg him on to get drunk if he's not drunk. They say that he's not content if he's not drunk. Again, it's like a pretty toxic behavior that's getting rewarded. Me, when I did pranks, like when I did the fake pranks, I started doing like a lot of stuff with girls, all like the kissing and all that shit. The more and more I did, the more views I got, the more rewarding I got. Was it the greatest content? No, definitely not. They were fake pranks. Shoe Nice, exactly. Shoe Nice straight up killing himself. Like, it doesn't affect you watching someone kill themselves, drink wax, whatever. It doesn't affect you, so it's easy to egg that person on. But at the end of the day, that's a human being and they're fucking dying. And I just think that's the problem with just social media at the moment. And actually that is pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's the documentary that the BBC's making, how it's kind of just how like social media can sway you to do things that you wouldn't normally do in a real world. Okay, let me play these donations.
Right this second, right now, Casey is telling them all that they just need to deal with getting swatted, and chastising the cast for turning off the TTS when the cops told them to. He is going to get someone killed. Money above empathy. This equals toxic.
Okay, so that's not completely true. It's not about money for Casey, and Casey is, and you know, Casey's a good guy at heart. He really is. He is a good guy, and he tries really hard. But this is the problem here. His number one goal is to be accepted. And, you know, I wish he wasn't like that, because I think he could do some really good things. But his number one goal is to be accepted. And he really, really wants, like, IP2 to approve of what he's doing. He kind of has this opinion that, like, watch me, I'm gonna do everything that ICE didn't do, which is gonna leave you, like that donation just said, it's gonna leave you in a very in a place where you're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble. For example, one clip I saw posted was him saying, yeah, I just gave them money to go and buy coke, and then the camera, whoever's behind the camera must have looked at him like, what? Like, you just said that? And he replies, yeah, I'm not like Ice Poseidon, I'm not gonna lie. But, Casey, you're in an RV, you're in Texas, you have a bunch of live streams, people know where you are. Like, do you think that's the smartest thing to say? Like, you're gonna get yourself in a lot of fucking trouble. And I just think with, with that attitude, I get this whole thing, like, I get the whole thing that, like, you wanna fix all the mistakes ICE made, but there's a lot of mistakes that you can fix rather than doing stuff like that. I just think that he's just gonna get himself in a, yeah, like turning on text-to-speech when the cops are there, and just saying, you know, Casey is going to prove ICE right 100%. What do you mean he's going to prove ICE right? I don't get that comment. Look at the pot calling the kettle black. I mean, no, I don't really understand. I'm gonna try and read the chat so we can have some sort of some sort of like conversation here. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. I'll go into Discord. I'll go into Discord so we can have a chat. Let me go into Discord. All right. Discord. Let me get the chat over here. Okay. So yeah, join the Discord. The link below if you wanna join in the chat. Go into the casual lounge, and you know, if you agree with me or you disagree with me, I don't care. Speak to Jank in the public lounge. Jank, can you move into the public lounge so anyone can join? If you disagree with me or you agree with me, go in the public lounge. Jank will see what you have to say, and then he'll move you into like a one-on-one with me. Like, Jank, feel free to drag up anyone, whether they agree or they disagree with me.
Your scuffed version. Is that not rewarding her? Is it because that is what people want to see? Hypocrite or no, chat?
No, I agree with you. I'd put the slug in because she's great content. The stuff she does, it isn't good personal traits, and I think she knows that. Like, I believe that she does know that. But it's not harming other people, you know? I think there's a limit to it, and I think the Big Brother house is meant to be about, I guess that's the same with IRL. I think it's really like, as far as I'm saying, with the RV trip, the thing is it's when it harms other people or affects other people. If it's a closed house where no one else is being affected outside of that house, and there's not like racism. Like in the Big Brother house, if you're racist, you're instantly kicked out. 1 second, I'll mute you in a minute, whoever's in the Discord. Racism is like you're instantly kicked out of the house. Sexual harassment, you're instantly kicked out of the house. Violence, you're instantly cut out of the house. There's basic rules. The scuffed Big Brother is more controlled than regular IRL. I agree. Right, let's see what this guy has to say. 1 second. Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. How about you, Sam?
Not bad. So what's your what's your opinion of the RV trip, and just genuinely what I'm saying?
I think that the RV trip, Casey didn't intend for it to be this toxic, but like it's a lot of toxicity. You got Bjorn, we got Blade, and everybody on there. They're everyone's getting drunk, everything like that, and I don't think that it's right for people to be promoting toxicity, and it's not making the community
what
any
do you
better.
think makes it toxic?
What do I think makes it toxic? I mean, like, did you see the clips where they were like throwing chocolate on Blade and all that, and throwing baby powder and all that? I mean, that's it's just some toxic.
I mean, yeah, I think that is like it's pretty shitty. I think it just makes like you're a bit of a shitty friend for doing that. But it's kind of like also like I feel like Blade knows that if he gets blacked out drunk, that's gonna happen too. So I feel like Blade also needs to take some responsibility for himself. I think it's just a lot of people it's a lot of people all in one place that don't have too much, they don't really have too much concerns for their lives. I feel like the only person there that actually probably cares about his future a little bit is Bone Clinks. And that's why, I mean, but then it's fucking Bone Clinks, like, whatever, It's weird that he's there. He's literally there because, I don't know, he thought he was going to get some extra views or something. He don't really fit in with the bunch, but I do feel bad for Blade, and when I see them clips, like, I'll laugh, like, at the beginning, then I'm like, okay, now this is going too far.
And if you were saying something like, Casey's trying to make things right, it's just, that's not the way you do it, if that's what he's trying to do. Like, I understand that he's trying to get some content out of it, but it's not the content you want for the community to see.
Well, Blade is Casey's gonna do exactly what IP2 wants him to do, and this is not. It's not like it's not a hatred towards IP2 at all. It's more of the fact that Casey doesn't understand. Like, Casey doesn't understand that it's by being a viewer, you can there's no responsibility for you. You can egg someone on to do something and be like, oh my god, I made them do that. Even if they end up going to jail or, I feel like as long as they don't get physically hurt, it's funny, as a viewer, not someone who's part of that world. So Casey doesn't understand that the stuff they egg him on to do, it's not in his best interest. Right. It's in the best interest of the content. And you're going to end up getting yourself in a lot of trouble. I mean, look at the last person that did that. The last person that let the viewers be 100% in control was Ice Poseidon.
Look what happened to him.
And look what happened to him. Yeah, exactly.
And now if you're saying that Casey is overrunning, getting ran by IP2, that's gonna lead him into a ditch. I'm sorry, IP2 fans, but
no, I mean, the thing is I can't hate on the people on IP2 because
I mean, it just depends.
There are people at home that they don't. I feel like they just don't. They don't get it or they don't care. It's kind of like I get that enjoyment of being able to watch someone and feel like you have control of them and be able to make them do stuff and just watch it's like people who like to blow shit up, it's fun, you get to see something be destroyed, and I think that's the same with the IP, what IP2 is and what they want is it's fun to see the carnage, it's fun to see it, but they've also got to understand that's a human being behind it and other human beings. I mean, they don't care about the IRL world. They just care about what they're watching and their content for the time being.
It's alright to the point where, you know, if it gets to the point where it's actually becoming a legal problem, like people going to jail and all that, that's not what it should be. Like, I'm fine with all content that is, like, you know, not going to get anyone in trouble.
Yeah, no, and that's the same with me. Like, I try to make things as enjoyable as
Sam,
possible.
you are 100% spot on about everything you are saying, and the IP2 trolls are triggered and dislike botting your video. What are the chances of getting you on the RV trip to save it? KC can be easily manipulated.
I don't want to be on the RV trip, but thank you. And I mean, it doesn't really matter if people are dislike botting the video. It doesn't really matter. Apple, I'm gonna jump in a call with someone else, but thanks for your opinion, and yeah, I'll catch you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Keep making great content.
Thanks. Jank, try and send up someone who doesn't really agree with what I'm saying. I'm interested to hear what they have to say.
Everyone's muted. If more people join the Discord, just let me know, I'll be in the channel.
Oh, okay then. Right. Yeah, if anyone wants to, like anyone from like the IP2 crowd or whatever, like it would be cool to speak to you. Like genuinely, I'm all for a good debate. The Discord's linked in the description below, so feel free to join, and you can leave.
Streaming is dead. You'd have better luck webcamming with Hannah.
I mean, for sure I would be. All right, here's someone. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Sam?
How's it going?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Not bad. What's your opinion on the situation?
I think the stuff with Blade, I haven't seen everything on the whole stream actually, but hold up, I'm hearing myself like. Okay, so I think what's happening with Blade, it's not right, but also if he was really not having a great time, he would have gotten off the RV.
He's a grown adult, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if he doesn't want to be a part of that, he can leave. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like
actually they're taking pretty good care of themselves. Actually, dude. Like Bjorn was cleaning up like
I saw
3 days
that
straight, and they're actually having fun.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's why I say that. Like,
so I think it's like a positive thing.
The only thing really I have against, like not even against it, but the only thing I think that would make it way less toxic is just removing the racism or like, you know, anything like that.
But honestly, I've been watching quite a bit of the streams, and there's barely any racism that I notice actually. Sometimes, sometimes they're fucking joking around about the gorilla thing, you know, with Bjorn.
Gorilla thing,
yeah. But it's just here and there, open world too, but if you're not listening for 2 seconds, you wouldn't even hear it actually.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. The problem is with it is just like when it happens, it gets so publicized. You know what I mean? It's like the number one on like the Reddit.
Yeah, that's the highlights out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's. I mean, people in the chat are saying, well, someone said every other word is a non-stop. Every other dono is non-stop N-word. But I don't know if that's true.
But a dono is just the viewers, it's not them.
But I mean, I don't want to. Yes, they need to censor it, and they need to skip the donations. Like, the moment the donation comes on, are they like skipping it, or are they?
Nah, they just let it play because it's just TTS, so it's pretty short. But before they can even get to their phones, it's already played.
You know, like it's like if you know, if someone, I would try and skip it. Do you know what I mean? Or I'd skip it, or I'd block it, or like I have my media set to like a high thing so people can't donate like
Yeah, I understand.
I think that the problem is I think that's the only thing that I think it could be a lot less toxic that way, and I think Casey needs to do things that make like IP2 and makes the viewers happy, but also he needs to look at what's good for longevity and what's realistic and what's going to you know, help create a better world for IRL streaming and make it so people don't end up like, you know, Ice had to, moving away to a different state and isolating himself. And
the truth comes down to one thing.
Second, God,
it has to do with alcohol. If you see Blade sober, he never has problems. If you see Bjorn sober, no problems. Casey sober, not arrested for breaking shit. It comes down to alcohol, but that's what viewers want, alcohol.
Okay, so someone donated saying pretty much that when the bad shit happens, it's pretty much always down to alcohol, like the racism, the groping, the getting arrested and stuff. But then they're saying, but that's what the viewers want. So I just want to quickly do a straw poll. I'll end it up with you, but yeah, no, thank you for your views. I'm gonna try and jump on with someone else after I've done this straw poll.
All right, no problem.
All right, catch you in a bit. Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
All right, let me do the straw poll quick. Would the RV trip be as good without alcohol? I don't know how to spell alcohol. Alcohol. Why is alcohol such a fucking asshole of a word to spell? I mean, especially when you're dyslexic. Yes. No. Okay. Let's put this vote out there. Would the RV trip be as good without alcohol? So, if you think the RV trip would still be good, you vote yes. If you think the RV trip wouldn't be as good, you vote no. Let me get chat up here. So the thing is people need to learn. I mean, this is when I was on Big Brother as well. This was a very quick technique they'd do is if the content was very low in the house, they'd just gift us a fuck ton of alcohol. I mean, I didn't drink, but that's what they'd do. They'd give us a fuck ton of alcohol, and it would create content. And I do agree with that donation. I feel like a lot of the racism, like Casey, when I've spent time with him, when he's sober, great guy, really easy to get on with, has a straight mind, thinks everything through, etc. Has a few drinks, and he's saying some questionable shit. And I don't know whether that's just because the real you comes out when you're drunk, or you just make bad judgments when you're drunk. I don't really know. I've only ever been drunk once in my life. Yeah, I don't know. You were funnier drunk, Sam? Oh, thank you. They're going river fishing today. That's pretty sick. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be really funny. Sam, why do you care? George, it's not that I care about... It's not that I care about the RV trip in particular, or the people on the RV trip. It's more as like, I'm just trying to forward think, like, the format of the RV is great content. And I think content comes from people interacting together. And I find it very hard to create good content, just me. I'd rather have a group of people, or like, that's why I like streaming with Hannah. Because I like to bounce off people, or anyone. Evan, for example, like when me and Evan together, I think my content was better. And I think that's the same what goes with the RV trip is, the RV creates good content because it's a bunch of people. It's Big Brother pretty much, you know. It's a bunch of people crammed together in a small space, and you get to see the interactions between them people. But I just, I care about the future of IRL, and I know you're gonna say yikes or whatever. But I do care about the future of IRL, and I want other people to get into IRL, and I want IRL to grow to be like, I want vlogging to be taken away, and I want IRL streaming to replace that. I want everyone to be IRL streaming. I think it's the future of being able to watch someone live and to be able to interact with them live. And I just think that some things that happen during like the RV trip and that get publicized are gonna make it harder for IRL to become mainstream, and it's gonna put more restrictions on people that are IRL. Look at Twitch, for example. Twitch is the biggest live streaming platform in the world, and they look down upon IRL streaming, and they don't even have like an IRL section on their site, because I feel like they just don't want to push it, because they know that a lot of toxicity comes from that and comes from IRL. So I feel like if that could be changed and IRL could be done right by all parties, just chatting by the way, yeah, exactly. If IRL could be done right in a less toxic way, racism, like the sexual, I don't know, drunk sexual touching people shit, or the, you know, just some of the shit. You're asking the impossible, Sam. I know. There we go to Discord. Okay, there's someone else here. Let me see what I have to say. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Sam, how's it going? I will start off by saying I'm not quite a pepper pal, but I got a lot of respect for you and the original content that you make, so I'll preface it with that.
What's your views on like the RV trip, or just a general kind of like, I guess the IP2 side of the content that they want? Like, what's your opinion on that?
See, so this is what I really struggle with when people talk about IP2, sort of as like a blanket term for people. Like, we've all been on that subreddit, and there are individuals in that subreddit that just will hate, and whatever you do, it's gonna be put down, it's gonna be insulted. There's always gonna be those people that are doing swattings and whatnot, and those people exist on IP2. But that being said,
well,
I think
they existed on IP1 as well. I don't think it, you know, and they exist in the chat, and they exist in the Discord. They exist everywhere. I don't think it's just IP2.
I agree, and I think a lot of the people from IP1 have just migrated to IP2 for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate to paint with a broad brush and say, hey, these IP2 folks are a bunch of troublemakers or whatever.
Yeah.
In addition to that, in terms of the content on the RV stream right now, like, I've got a pretty open mind to it. Like, I sure as shit wouldn't act that way if I were on camera. You know, that's ridiculous if you ask me.
Would you be even on the RV with them people?
No, that's just not my personality. It would be torture for me to be there. But that being said, you know, if these adults want to do what they're doing, even if they're being ridiculous or insulting or disgusting, or whatever your opinion may be, you know, I respect that opinion, but I don't see a problem with them doing it if that's the kind of damage they want to do to their own reputation.
Yeah, and this is like exactly what I'm trying to explain, and this is why it's hard for me, because for you sitting as a viewer and watching it, there's no consequence to you. Like, it doesn't affect your reputation watching it. It doesn't affect your life. You turn off the stream and your things continue. The reason why kind of like I'm speaking about it, and like, you know, I feel a type of way about it, is because if I was you, I'd feel the exact same way. Like, fuck it, like, I'll watch this. It's, you know, it's entertaining to watch, and if these guys want to be fucking idiots on camera, then they're the ones that are going to get themselves in trouble, and I'll watch that. That's all, you know, that's all fine, I get that. But as another IRL streamer, like, say you put yourself in my shoes, and you were trying to stream, and what other people did swayed the opinion of a whole category, which is IRL streaming, that's why I feel slightly some type of way about certain things.
So that's my concern. Like, you've espoused that opinion a few times, and I'm not sure if it's so cut and dry as that. Like, does the average viewer, when they see content like this, condemn the entire IRL community? There's plenty of wholesome things happening on IRL in addition to what's going on in that RV.
The problem is the IRL stuff, like, that's wholesome, it seems to not go as far.
Of course, yeah.
When stuff is like crazy or shocking or toxic or etc., like, that kind of content will go viral. It'll be #1 on live stream fails. You know, like the girl chucking the cat, for example.
Yeah, I'm the first to admit, I first discovered Ice Poseidon when he was swatted off the airplane. So what an odd introduction to this character.
No,
but...
And the same with me is watching videos, recommended videos on YouTube would be Ice Poseidon swatting, and I'd watch that, and then after I'd seen that, the next IRL thing I saw was Asian Andy's like super racist text-to-speech in public. And that was my second opinion of IRL. So that's the problem, is that people talk about the bad way, way, way more than what they talk about the good.
Well, I was brought into this community and I've spent hours watching because of the bad, but at the same time, you know, I'm not a toxic person that's looking for... I don't want to watch a disaster. If they were drunk driving on the RV trip, I'd be disgusted. But if Bjorn wants to sit there, drink a few beers, and say the N-word, like, I don't know. That's his prerogative, if you ask me. And it is compelling content in a disgusting kind of way, but that's drama. That's human nature that gets drawn to that kind of thing.
And that's what like upsets me. I feel like people in the chat, like, they don't understand that I have that same viewer set, and I have that same thing. If I was you, you know, like, before I started watching IRL content, this would have been hilarious for me to watch, and I could have fully enjoyed it, but being a part of that world, it hurts kind of. I feel like it hurts everyone. Like, I feel like brands don't want to work with you as much. Sites like will start limiting content and being way more stricter with their rules. I think YouTube will be the next one. Like, I think they already increased the fact that you have to have maybe 1,000 subscribers even to live stream now. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. I feel like people, it's going to make it very harder for the scene to grow.
So, you know, I'm not going to take up all day because I know there's a lot of other people wanting to get on here, but I'll leave with one comment. And it's something I think I've inferred from what Twitch has done in terms of how they treat individual streamers with their, you know, broad application of their TOS rules, is that I think I would be less focused on worrying that individual streams or individual actions from other streamers might affect your own bottom line, as opposed to, you know, coming up with compelling, wholesome content of whatever type you decide for yourself. And if you can bring in the viewership, I think you define what IRL is going to be. Unfortunately, the dramatics and some of the more horrifying content seems to be defining IRL for the time being, but you can be the change if you can come up with something that's so compelling in competition. Thanks for the time, Sam.
No, I appreciate you, and I think you're really level-headed full on that, so thank you. Nice guy. I agree, and that's the exact type of person who that guy is like, that's exactly how I was and would be before being a part of the world. And I think also that guy had a report of the week kind of vibe. There is people I'm just gonna go in circles talking about it again. Sam trying to save the world, by the way. I'm not trying to save the world, but I'm just moving to family-friendly ice cost him 10k viewers. I don't know if that's... I guess... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to read the chat right now. I want to kind of like see what you guys. The internet is screwed. It's like it looks like it rewards bad behavior, but people just tune in to toxic content to make themselves feel better and not being a vile prick or having issues. Yeah, yo, mood swing. I completely agree with you. I think that's why people like. Let me take these headphones off. I think people love. I think people love watching things like the Kardashians and stuff like that, and they enjoy watching people fight on these reality TV shows because when you watch that, low key, I don't think it's a kind of conscious thought, but I think low key people feel that if a celebrity, someone who's super famous with lots of money, has a fight like that or argues like that or whatever, it makes them feel better about their life. You could talk to your friend and be like, oh my god, did you see so and so, like, did you see this person did this, or do you see how drunk Bjorn gets, you see how, like, look at these guys, look at them, like, look at SJC, like, look at him, like, what a piece of shit. Like, it makes you feel better about yourself because when you watch that, like, I agree with that, I do agree with that, I think that's part of it. Drama sells, of course, we all know that.
Whatever Ice cultivated from 2016 to 2018 was amazing, vile, disruptive content but not sustainable in any way. Casey is trying to fill that void, but it's a short-term thing. That type of IRL won't be around in 2 years, I think.
Yeah, and here's where it sucks, Steve, is like what Casey is doing, he's not doing it to be a horrible person. Like, Casey is not doing it to be mean, he's not doing it to be horrible, he's not doing it to upset or do anything like that. He's doing it because he wants to make viewers happy. He does, he wants to make viewers happy. But, like, I just know firsthand that when I tried to please my viewers, I ended up ruining my career pretty badly. Like, really, really badly. I took it too far. I just know that. And I just worry for Casey, and I worry for the RV trip. I worry for Casey, and I worry for the RV trip. I think that's just kind of the end all, like, let's end on that note, like, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Sam, your last stream with Casey outside of CX had 5k viewers. Well, yeah, it had 5k viewers because we were doing something that was built around drama. We were buying the storage locker, which was owned by SSJ. So, like, of course it's gonna, you know. That's the point, Sam. It's a market. Yeah, I know it's a market. I think you matured and they're young. They're still young and full of energy. Oh. Bro, I definitely have not matured. call Casey, get his thoughts. Let me text Casey and see whether he wants to speak. I don't want to like, affect his stream or his content. Okay. Why call him? I just think it would be nice to hear his opinion on it. Casey's probably drunk. Oh yeah, he probably is, right? He will be trolling, obviously. Yo, moderators, can you just watch the chat because someone keeps posting their addresses? I'm banning them, but if you could watch the chat, please. Don't time if they're posting addresses, don't time them out. Just ban them. I don't think all drama is bad. It just depends how you show it. Big Brother was all about drama, but has no real negative stigma. Yeah, I agree with that. One second, I'll be back, guys. 1 second. Sorry, I thought someone was at my fucking door. Okay, so what time is it now? 11:37. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another stream. I'm gonna do another stream after this. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a stream at about 1 o'clock. I don't have. My IRL setup is kind of fucked right now. It's massively overheating. I need to wait until I get the new bag. So I don't really... Let me text the bag guy. Yeah, I messaged him and I've got a custom IRL bag being built at the moment, so hopefully it should be done. He said it's pretty much done. I've got new fans, put dry ice on the PC. No, I mean it's not a PC, it's like an encoder. Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully have that maybe tomorrow. So I might do a D-Live stream a bit later. I'll update you on the Reddit or the Discord when we go over that. But until then, air in a can. What's fucking air in the can gonna do? Let's take a look at Jesse Taylor's new video. Talking of drama cells, let's Let's have a look at Jesse's new video. I'm intrigued to see it. It's uploaded 23 hours ago. It's called We're Together and Don't Care What You Think About It. Oh wait, We're Together and Don't Care What You Think. What the fuck did she film this on, first of all? I think I can live stream in better quality than this. Well, I think I do live stream in better quality than this. It looks like they're in some sort of like crack den as well with the lighting. And I'm pretty sure this guy is like just fucked out of his face. Let me turn the volume off for you guys.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, I've been gone for a little bit. I have like 3 videos coming out. Just my camera, not my camera, my laptop's been like broken for like a month. But I just wanted to say like,
try and count the amount of times that she plays with her hair in this video.
I've been getting comments about me and Long Neck, and we're actually together. This is not no foo-foo ass shit.
It ain't no foo-foo ass shit.
Thanks. Not no
Big, did he just say big facts?
foo-foo ass shit.
Big facts.
I can't understand anything this guy says in this
Not no
video.
foo-foo ass shit. We for real. We litty like a fucking titty. Like,
Oh, yeah,
honestly.
might-
I
might-
actually
might
care
shit.
about him. We met. Do you want to tell him how we met? Oh, by the way, I literally went to go turn
When she did that, I thought she was going to say, oh, by the way, he put a ring on it. I thought she was going to say that, like, she's
off
engaged
this
to him.
freaking window, and my fucking nail cracked. So that's literally how my day is going so far. You want to say how we met?
You really want me to say no bunnies?
What did he just... Someone, please, someone tell me what he just said. Anyone. I'm going to replay that one more time. Can someone please tell me in the chat what the fuck he just said?
Literally how my day is going so far. You want to say how we met?
You really want me to say no bunnies?
What? Like, I'm not trolling. No more say, no more say, no. Wait, I'm gonna try
My
again.
fucking nail cracked.
You really want me to say no bunnies? You really want me to say no bunnies?
Is he speaking a different language, bro? He is literally... I swear on my life, something about bunnies? No! Try captions.
You really want me to say no bunnies?
You may know...
Well, don't say the bad part. You want to say how we met?
You really want me to say no bunnies?
You may... Is he doing... You know when kids, like, do that, like, little made-up language, like, Ghibli or whatever the fuck it's called. That made-up language where they're, like... You know what I'm saying? It's nice, you know, that kind of fucking shit. You really want me to say? Is that what he's saying?
You want to say how we met?
You really want me to say no bunnies?
What? No, there's no way he's saying you really want me to say.
You really want me to say no bunnies?
What? I swear, like, I swear on my life, there is no way. There's no way that he's saying any words. You really want me to say no bunnies? Let me listen to it again with that.
You really want me to say no bunnies?
There's no words. There's none. There is no words. Like, I'm not trolling. There's literally no words. There's no words. No, Casey texted us what he says. Alright. Let's see. He's definitely saying you really want me to say. Yeah, he must be. Let me try calling Casey real quick. Let's see what he has to say. And then we'll get back to Daddy Longlegs. Hello, sir.
What's up, Sam? How are you, brother?
How's the RV trip going?
So far, hold on, let me finish this donation. Alright, the RV trip's actually going very well, besides the swatting. Thank God I wasn't there. Actually, you know what, I'm not even bothered by the swatting. I just don't want to leak our location. But so far it's been fun, dude. And we're not even to our destination yet.
What happened? I didn't see anything about it. What happened? The swatting.
Well, we got swatted, and somebody leaked our location, and somebody tried to order a pizza, but they sent it to the wrong address, so that didn't really work. So.
Like you're not in the RV at the moment.
I'm in the RV right now. Yeah, we're in the RV right now.
So okay, all right. So they all.
Yeah. So it actually, right now this trip has been such a success. Like as far as the views. I mean, these are organic views. Like I'm like shocked because, you know, when let's say we have 2,500 people watching, somebody goes live, and let's say 300 drops. That 300 goes to the other person's streams, or 500 drops, and you can see the numbers fluctuate exactly to the numbers of like what we have on the cam. So these are like genuine viewers, which is awesome, dude. Like pulling those kind of numbers as my first RV trip is awesome, dude.
No.
Remember,
I was saying on stream that like I think it's people have just been missing this interaction between like a group of streamers altogether. I think that's like since Ice has left, there's not been anything community driven.
Right. I personally think that this wasn't even I was trying to get an all-star cast together, but like that guy, what's his name? That guy that was gonna go on the Lakers, Kawhi.
Right. Yeah, he was a Lakers player.
Like that. He did. Hold on, sorry about the donations went up. I can't hear. So we about talking. Hold on, let me finish talking to Sam real quick. So we have as far as like everything that happened. What the hell was I talking about? What? So anyway, this trip has been very successful. I love, and then just I was trying to get an all-star cast, and I got the people that like Blade, and we were doing excellent with this cast. So it doesn't have to be a big name to go.
Oh no, I've never thought that anyway. I don't think it needs to be people who have like existing followers or anything. It just has to be interesting characters.
Right. So even pulling these numbers, bro, is because we had total. I was looking at the stream this morning and last night. We had a total of almost close to 4,000. We had 2,200. Like another person had 1,000. The other one had 900. The Cam inside here had 900. So we had like a combined total of like 4,500 people watching us. 5,000 people.
No, I don't think the views is anything you need to worry about. I think the views are really good, and I think the amount of people watching and talking about the RV is really good.
Right, and they've made bank. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Bank.
Yeah, I know. Non-stop text-to-speech.
Non-stop. Like, that's why I said anybody that was going to go on this trip is going to benefit no matter what. Like, Laura, her channel, you know, she's making money. Forget about the money she's making. Her channel is actually is going up, you know? So it's like, and I don't even, like, Laura, nobody knew about her. They were just like, there's this mute girl that's just a weird girl. But honestly, she's a very sweet girl that's very quiet and doesn't really do anything wrong except stalk people. That's it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was just talking about it in a lot of depth on the stream, and like talking about like with with some of the viewers, etc. And I think the main thing that like kind of worried me and leaves me a little bit worried for you is just trying to make people happy too much and ending up swaying into like the toxic side of it, and then ending up in the same boat that Ice found himself in, where if he didn't do what they said, then they'd punish him pretty much. And that's what
I think you're right. I think Paul can do. I think Paul can make a comeback if he starts doing it with the groups again. I still believe in Paul, to be honest. So
I just get worried about you kind of like pushing it too far to make the content and then just getting yourself in trouble or whatever. That's all I worry about, really.
Right. It would have been cool. It would have been cool if you would have came though.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's not somewhere I'd really wanna be. But I hope the rest of it goes well. Stay safe. Like, stay out of trouble.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, well, you would have gone, man. I really, you know, I think you're a fucking good guy, man. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Casey, and I know. I was just saying, literally, like, I think like your main goal is to make the viewers happy, and I do commend that. Just be careful with trying to do too much for them.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get it. 100%.
All right then, stay safe.
All right.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
All right, brother. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, if you're on your stream, whatever you want to call in, whatever, let me know. Just call me.
All right then, I'll speak to you in a bit, Casey.
All right,
Bye.
brother. Later, buddy.
Pretty. Oh god. Sam sounds like a good sound soccer mum. Yeah, true. All right, back to fucking Daddy Longlegs. All right, here we go. So we've moved past his translation that we could not understand. How does she understand him? Yeah, fuck it, I understood that. What? Oh, muted. Sorry.
Put him on
sorry.
blast.
Yeah, fucking.
Fuck it, right?
I'll rewind, sorry.
Do you really want me to say no bunnies?
Well, don't
You
say
really
the
want
bad
me to
part.
you really want me to say the bad
You want to say how
really
he
want me
met?
to say. He says you really want me to say. That's what he says.
Do you really want me to say no bunnies?
Well, don't say the bad part. I don't know. Should we
anyways.
just put him on blast?
Yeah, fucking.
Fuck it, right? We don't even talk to him anymore. But like,
Um,
honestly, I just don't want to get like demonetized or taken down or anything for
Just
saying
like
that. Do you
F.
think he could do that?
No, not really.
Oh my god, they're just gonna say the word F rather than saying fuck. That's what he just said. Now just say F.
Okay, so say it.
Alright, we met because.
They're clearly not dating because I was gonna say like, or they have like a very weird like, look at like this hand here, like imagine me holding Hannah like this, you'd be like, bro, yeah, weird hand placement, exactly.
Chief
it's awkward.
And he's manager.
Who's manager?
Chief F. And he's manager.
Who's
Mills.
manager?
And he's manager. A Mills.
She effed someone's manager, A Mills. She effed someone's manager.
Chief F. And he's manager. A Mills. It's true facts.
And then I walked out, and then we met, and he. What did he say?
You said, try making an excuse to this shit.
What is he even saying? Is he on lean or something? A Mills is Supreme Patty's manager. Doink. Thank you. Oh, I need to see what this guy looks like. Oh no, what was he thinking? This dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, okay, this dude. Alright. I feel sorry for that guy.
A Mills. It's true facts.
And then I walked out, and then we met.
What's he say then?
It's true facts.
Then string effects.
A Mills. It's true facts.
Then string effects. then string effects. That's true facts.
Emails. It's true facts.
And then
That's
I
true
walked out
facts,
and then we
okay.
met and he, what did he say?
You said, try making an excuse to this shit.
Tried making an excuse and some shit.
What did he say?
You said, try making an excuse to this shit.
Trying to make an excuse of that shit.
I don't even know what you said. But basically he was like, oh, like, I want you to be mine. So then we kept talking for a little bit. And I actually really like him. Like, I actually care about him. This is not no fake ass shit. I don't give a fuck about what you guys be saying. Like, at first I was like, okay, like, we're just hanging out. But, like, I feel like after tonight, like, it's gone, like, a lot. We've gone a lot closer. And
After tonight, they've got a lot closer. What does that even mean? After tonight, we've got a lot closer. What, like, after making this video, they've got a lot closer?
but like, I feel like after tonight, like, it's gone, like, a lot. We've gone a lot closer. And I just
True
feel
facts.
like this is, like, for real. No, this is not no fake shit. And like,
Watch her face when she says that about it being true and not some fake shit. Just watch her face.
and I just feel like this is, like, for real.
What does she do with his hand right there as well? What is that?
And I just feel like this is.
Oh my god. She went to do this. This is what she went to do. She went to go like this, and then she wanted to lift up the hand like this, and then interlock the hand so they're holding hands like this, so it's less awkward. But like, he did this, and then he thought, he is so clearly not like being with a girl or not with Jessie, that when she went like this, he thought that she was pushing his hand off. Watch the instant replay of that. I'll do it in slow motion for you.
Care about him. This is not no fake ass shit. I don't give a fuck about what you guys be saying. Like, at first I was like, okay, like, we're just hanging out. But like, I feel like after tonight, like, it's gone, like, a lot. We've gone a lot closer.
Here we go. I'm gonna hit this in the slow mo for you guys.
And
She flips it under, lifts up the hands to link, rejected. and then he lifts up his hands potentially to link, I think, and then she's already like, I'm out of there.
For real. No, this is not no fake shit. And
Yeah,
like,
that's some real shit.
yeah, like, honestly, like,
This is some real shit.
he's from Flint, Michigan. Like, I can't imagine how hard that is for you with the water, you know, bring awareness to that.
What?
Put on closed caption so we can understand this Bartard.
I tried putting closed caption on, it doesn't do anything. He's from Flint, Michigan, so like I can't imagine how hard that is for him, like with the water and shit, like bring attention to that. Oh my god, it does all make sense now. It does all make sense now. That's why he talks so slow, because he's been drinking the water.
I'm from South Florida, so we obviously come from like two different places, and I just want to say, like, if you have something to say that's bad, don't say it at all. Like, I don't know if your mom taught you that. If you have something bad to say, then don't say it at all. Keep your opinions to yourself, because I know for a fact that
Look at that fucking hand. Even the fucking shadow of it is just like... Like, am I actually allowed to touch him? Like, they probably fucked, like, or she at least sucked his dick or something, like, or he got to suck on some titties or some shit, like, for sure, but...
happy with my life and my relationships with people and relationships with him. I know that he's happy, right?
Big facts. If you ain't happy, you ain't doing shit in life.
That's facts.
Big facts, I'm happy, yeah, I'm doing shit in life. Translation.
So, like, to be honest, like, he's a Virgo, I'm a Sag, like, you know, we good.
And we get turned like a motherfucker. We
That's
party
a
all
fact,
night.
too.
And they get turned like a motherfucker and they party all night. Bro, this guy's off, like, he's off a Xan, right? Or some shit. For sure off a fucking couple of Xans.
So like honestly, like we were gonna.
Cool to
I wanted to go to a party tonight, but he's not like really about the partying.
I'm about it, but I wanted to spend time with her.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit! Boy, look at that! Oh shit! The neck band. It curves round her head. Like his head curves all the way round her head. That's true. That's clout love right there. Oh my god. That's so fucking amazing. Oh, I wish me and Hannah were as happy as that.
But yeah, I just wanted to explain
the awkward
what
hand
is happening on my YouTube channel. Because I know people will be like talking shit on Instagram. Do you know what? No matter what you do, you're always gonna get shit talked about. Literally anything you do on Instagram, that's just how it is. That is like literally just facts.
That count, like, play a drinking game. Watch this and drink every time they say facts.
Big facts. That's facts.
Big facts.
Litty like a fucking titty.
Yeah, so.
Litty like a fucking titty. I love at the beginning they were like being careful about saying the F word, and now he's like litty like a fucking titty.
If you got anything bad to say about us, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you. And go like and subscribe this video. Go like this video, go subscribe, and go follow us at Jessie Taylor Dutt and Damn Long Neck, aka Daddy Long Neck.
You ain't nothing there. If you ain't lit, you ain't shit. Period.
Do you think she treats his neck like a slip and slide and rubs that sloppy taco and down it?
Oh god, I just thought about that. That's fucking disgusting.
That is the fact. And we'll see you guys later.
He has a World Star tattoo? Oh no.
Want to make this little video?
A big World Star tattoo. Oh god, the little thing at the end. It's not performing as good as she thought it would. I think she thought it was going to go like super viral like her last video. She should have called it I'm Dating Daddy Longnecks, I think. Like, that's what I would have called it. When you need to tell people your relationship is real, it's probably not real. Dude sounds like he's eating a bowl of Marlboro Reds for breakfast every day. It looks like Jessie already raided Area 51 and got herself an alien. Long neck slug looking babies incoming. Do anything for clout, Offset. She'll do anything for clout, shake my head. Come on, dude, this has to be a joke. Please tell me you're trolling. She's clearly holding him against his will. If your hair keeps growing, it will weigh his head down. If his hair keeps growing, it will weigh his head down and snap his neck. Thought that guy was legit doll or mannequin at first. Bro, lol, how is this girl a real human being? Is she still trying to figure it out? I'm so happy she finally found a giraffe she cares about. Oh my god. Can someone explain what I watched? Is this real life? He has identical mannerisms to me when I was on 6 tabs of LSD. Alright, okay, we'll try and call Jessie. Let me try and find her fucking number. I have to go through like my I have to go through my Google Voice because like she probably got like 8 new numbers now. Jessie Taylor Dutt.
Sam, he is more famous than Jessie. His YouTube is Daddy Long Necks. It's obviously for clout and it's very sickening she keeps going lower using sympathy for clout and using people she can manipulate.
I know he's like bigger. Oh, he has a song? Is it his song or someone else wrote it about him? This is old as fuck. Yeah. wide neck.
Shawty lit the neck, cause we next up. Shawty wanna fuck, cause we next.
Oh, why is her tongue so long?
Shawty sub me up, cause we next up. Shawty make it clap, cause we next up.
Shawty lick me up, cause we up next. Shawty wanna fuck, cause we up next. Shawty suck me up, cause we up next. Shawty make it clap, cause we up next.
Oh my god.
Got a long neck and a long check. I don't lift weight, but I gotta flex. I don't really wanna fuck, I just want the neck. Diamond on my chain, yeah, that's a BBS.
Shawty wanna fuck, I just want the neck. Diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my neck. Hoes on my dick, now they at my neck. Went from a cell, now I'm on the jet.
Put in what? Now they hate to see me eating. Fucking OG, now it got me dreaming. Rapping that shrimp gang, you know what it is. Me and YNet, we undefeated. Shawty lit the neck, cause we next up. Shawty wanna fuck, cause we next up. Shawty sub me up, cause we next up. Shawty make it clap.
Whoever came up with the idea of the hook, next up, that's amazing. That's... Oh my god.
What you mean?
Like the size of your neck. Can you explain your neck and the size of your neck? This is not typical, is it?
Wait, say that again? Like, what you mean?
Like the size of your neck, the length of your neck. This is not typical. Like people don't typically have a long neck as yours.
Unless you're, you know, like stretching it out with them, you know, like ring things, but, you know, like mine is all natural.
There's no way he's a real human being.
I have seen pictures with of people with those rings around their neck.
Yeah, like you know, like mine is natural, you know, from the skinniness and shit, but, you know, like I rock that shit.
So there's some people that actually, not trying to emulate you, but they're in a certain part of the world, they do that for a certain type of reason. They try to stretch their neck or get it longer than it really is.
Yeah, I just think it's, you know, ignorant, you know, stretching your neck out unless, you know, like, it's natural.
So you were born like this?
Yeah.
Now, even from baby pictures, you growing up, it's always been this long?
I literally had no neck, you know, like a baby, like, cause, you know, like I had like a fat neck and shit. You know, like I was fat, you know, like when I was younger and shit. But, you know, like as soon as I, you know, went like, at least about like 5, you know, I started, you know, like getting skinnier and shit. And like my skinny, you know, ness, you know, really showed and stuff.
What?
And you are pretty skinny.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
sure if you know about this kid, but I can't stop watching his stunts.
I'll check it
You're
out
so
in a
skinny.
second.
Is this a medical condition of some sort? Is this...
Yeah, I want to know this.
A birth? A defect of some sort?
I need to know.
Well, this, I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, I'm just unique, you know, like.
What?
With it.
And were you born...
What does that mean, guys? Is he anorexic or is it a medical condition? It's war, obviously. Are we actually from Flint Water? Guys, I'm actually confused.
Born regularly? Were you born premature? By any chance? Just curious.
I was chubby as a kid, so I don't even know, like, it's just weird, you know, like.
How does one go from being so chubby to being as skinny as you are?
Shit, I don't even know, like, I can't even tell you that, like, you know, like, if I don't know, like, never know, you know, like.
Have doctors ever...
Is he on drugs? Is he mentally ill? Drugs or mentally ill, guys? Like, I'm confused. Both? Both. Everyone. Every single person said both. Everyone. No one wrote drugs and no one wrote mentally ill. Everyone just wrote both in the chat.
Said anything to you? Nurses said anything to you? You know, school nurse? Family doctor?
They couldn't find out why I was skinny and shit. Like, shit, so, you know, like, I'm kind of, you know, like, in the run there, I'm like, what, you know, like, I'm like, what the fuck, you know, like, I wonder myself, you know, like.
I mean, is it okay to be this skinny? Are you underweight? Is this not normal? Is this not good for somebody of your size, your age?
I'm the healthiest kid ever, dude. Like,
you are?
Yeah.
Now, what about other family members? Are there other family members that have this neck length you do? Are there other families as skinny as you, or you're the only one?
No, not as skinny as me, no. Yeah, I get my long neck from my mom and shit.
She has a long neck as well?
Yeah. Shit.
Mommy
As a
long
kid,
neck.
You know, like, she had a long ass neck and shit.
And what about now? It's like normalized?
It's still kind of long.
What about when it came to kids? Okay, you growing up in school, kids can be brutal. When it comes to teasing, when it comes to bullying, did you have to face any of these obstacles?
Nobody really fucked with me, like, they really, you know, they really didn't fuck with me, like, you know, like, you know how it is, you know, like, being, you know, skinny and shit, you know, like, having, you know, teachers treat you, you know, good and shit, like, nobody really, you know, messed with me like that.
Nothing ever got physical?
What?
Shit.
Fights?
There was times, you know, like, there was times that, you know, like, I did get into a few.
But it wasn't over a teasing or bullying of how you looked, or making fun of you, or...
It just, you know, like, I don't even know, like, I don't even remember, like...
What is wrong with this guy?
You know, into, like, a fight.
Jesse's straight taking advantage of him, huh? Like, straight up, right? Like...
You know, like, that's all I remember.
It's kind of painful to watch. Oh, what the fuck? YouTube bug.
In April of 2014, under the control of an emergency manager appointed by the state of Michigan to help the city through an
This is where he's from, by the way. If you guys missed it, this is where he's
ongoing
from.
financial crisis, Flint, Michigan switched its water supply. For decades, the city's water had been piped in from the Detroit Water and Sewerage Department, which got its water from Lake Huron and treated it. But in April of 2013, the decision was made to build a pipeline and connect to a new system, the Carrignandi Water Authority. This would supply the city with lake water that Flint would treat instead of Detroit, and was estimated to save $200 million over 25 years. In the meantime, as a sort of temporary fix, while the pipeline was being built, water would come in from the Flint River and be treated at Flint's water treatment plant. Now, 4 years after that switch, we know that it damaged hundreds of millions of dollars of infrastructure, caused deadly bacterial outbreaks that killed at least 12 people, and exposed thousands of children to high levels of lead in their drinking water. There are places
100%
to learn about the story of how this happened, was covered up, and was eventually recognized recognized and the underlying situations that caused these massive mistakes to be made. So let's talk about the science of water and how something as seemingly simple as switching to a different source of water could lead to so many bad, but also seemingly unrelated outcomes. Humans have actually been using lead pipes in water systems for hundreds of years, dating back to the ancient Romans. We eventually moved on to using other materials like iron, but in the late 1800s, engineers in the US were all about lead because lead pipes were easier to bend around obstacles and were a bit more durable than iron. People were suffering from lead poisoning, but the public health risks weren't seriously acknowledged until around the 1920s.
So this kid got lead poisoning. Let's now go symptoms of lead poisoning. I don't know which one of these that's the most legit. This one's an ad. This one's symptoms.com. Oh wait, did I write the fucking word wrong? Did I? It's not symptoms, is it? Can I? There we go. Okay, symptoms. Development delay. Oh, 100% he has it. Learning difficulties. Definitely has it. Loss of appetite. Definitely has it. Weight loss. Definitely has it. Sluggish or fatigue. Definitely has it. I don't know the other ones because I already watched a few videos on him. Be prematurely born, have low birth weight, have slowed growth. Oh yeah, my guy 100%. The truth, new video, the truth about Daddy Longnecks. Bro, if I was Daddy Longneck, I'd be suing fucking Flint, Michigan. I'd be suing Flint, Michigan right now, you know? Right, let's see what this guy is that this guy donated. Oh my god. Don't know if I can really watch this on fucking... I feel like this is... I feel like this... I shouldn't watch this on YouTube. This guy's channel's not gonna last for a very long time. It's a guy flipping onto barbed wire. Front flipping onto barbed wire. WWE Mickey Flower style. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's getting so strict about, like, demonetizing or banning channels that, like, inflict any sort of pain on themselves. It's on YouTube, it's fine. Well, it's been age restricted. I wouldn't do it. He has Mathman syndrome. What the fuck is Mathman syndrome? It's a genetic disorder that affects body conductive tissue. Connective tissue holds all the body organs together. It also plays an important role for helping the body growth and development. It makes your hands weird. Look at the hands. Kind of looks like him a little bit. Why does that hand look so weird? My hand looks like that. Why are they wrapping that other hand around their wrist? My hand wraps around my wrist like that. My hand looks just like that. No, maybe that thumb's... My thumb is that low. Does anyone else's hand look like that picture? I mean, I think my hand looks just like that hand. And I can do this as well. I can do that. I mean, my fingers don't look quite like that, but I can do that thing that that hand's doing. Look. Look, my thumb, like, my thumb comes out the other side. Like, it definitely comes out the other side, look. Right?
Hello, my name is Juan Bowen. I am the director of the Marfan and Thoracic Aortic Clinic at the Mayo Clinic. We're here to talk about the Marfan syndrome. The Marfan syndrome is an important condition that affects about 1 in 5,000 people. Some people think Abraham Lincoln may have had the Marfan syndrome, although it is not known. This condition affects the musculoskeletal system. It also affects the eye, and people can be quite nearsighted. But the most dangerous aspect of the Marfan syndrome is the heart damage that it can cause.
I have heart issues.
This is primarily in the aorta, which is the central artery that leaves the heart and goes out to the rest of the body. In the Marfan syndrome, the aorta can progressively enlarge, and eventually there can be a crisis called a dissection or even a rupture of the aorta. So it is important to diagnose the Marfan syndrome, and then it's also important to treat patients with both medical therapy and eventually with even preventive surgical therapy. When the aorta reaches a certain size, preventive cardiac surgery can be life-saving. The Marfan syndrome is caused by a mutation in a gene called the fibrillin gene. So most cases are inherited. About 80% of Marfan patients have a family history where there are affected individuals in the family. But about 20% of the cases are new mutations in that individual. At the Mayo Clinic, we have a specialized center that deals with
the Mayo Clinic? What are the other longer arms? I just want to fucking get to like the diagnosing me, doctor.
Echocardiography, preventive surgery to pay important credit has the death Mayo.
What the fuck? Scam. Your doctor may want to measure your arm span if he also thinks you might have Marfan syndrome, a genetic disorder that causes people to have disproportionately long arms, legs, and fingers. What the fuck is that? My... Oh no. My arms are way longer than I'm tall. No, I've got like a 6'4" wingspan. Oh no. Oh no. Your arms should be no more than 4 inches above your height. Oh, okay then. Okay then. Well, I might be good. I might be good then. I think I'm good then. I think I'm good. Is scoliosis a symptom? True.
Yes,
I have a
seems
breastbone.
like you are retard 77777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777.
No. I do have a breastbone that protrudes outwards. I don't really have crowded teeth. I don't have extreme nearsightedness. An abdominal curved spine. I do have flat feet as well. Tall and slender build. I do have a tall and slender build. Right, check. Maybe not. Maybe check. I don't know. People say I have big hands, but like, people always say I have big hands. A breastbone that protrudes. It's only a little bit, but yeah, check. Check. A high arched palate and crowded teeth. I wouldn't say like I have crowded teeth. Heart murmurs. That's literally what the doc told me I had. He said I had a heart murmur. The doctor told me that straight up. Like straight up. Extreme nearsightedness. I don't have extreme nearsightedness. Does nearsighted mean... What's that mean? You cannot see far away or you can see far away? Can't see far. Well, I do have nearsightedness. I got laser eye surgery, but it's not extreme. An abdominally curved spine. And flat feet. I have flat feet. They always used to... My teachers at school always used to say I was flat-footed. I don't have a long neck. What are you saying? I don't have a long neck. I don't.
Chat. We forgot. Let me look out the window. Oh fuck, it's Sam Pepper and he has the Marfan Down syndrome 777 octotrigentillion 777 septentrigentillion 777 sextrigentillion 777 quintrigentillion.
I don't have the Marfan Down syndrome. It's not Down syndrome, it's just Marfan syndrome. Ow. Measure your neck and prove it's not long. I don't have a long neck. I'm FaceTiming Hannah. Answering the phone. Do I have a long neck?
I mean, you kind of have a long neck, but it's not like bad.
What the fuck? I have a disease.
No, you don't have a disease.
Yeah, I have.
Is it because of your skin?
I have Marfan syndrome. I have Marfan syndrome. You know Daddy Longneck? I think that's what he has too. I think we're Listen. Tell me which one of these described me. Ready? Tall and slender build. Ah! Poor connection! This is important! Oh no. Listen, before we cut out again. Tell me which one of these are me. Han.
Oh, yeah.
Tall and slender build. You have to say you have to say check if tall and slender build.
You think you got...
No, you have to say check, Hannah.
She thinks you were given steroids.
You have to say check.
As a child.
You have to say check. Tall and slender build.
While we're talking about long
Okay, 1
necks,
second.
pull up that post I showed you earlier, lol.
Wait, Han, listen. Disappropriately long arms, long legs, and fingers. I have long fingers, huh?
No.
It shows a picture of this, okay? Do this. No, put your thumb underneath. See?
Sam, it is your doctor. I'm sorry.
Look,
to
my thumb
inform
sticks out the end.
You have long neck Marfan syndrome. I am sorry. Lol, just kidding. You have bum AIDS. I give you a week to live. 77 over G.
Shut up. God. Listen to the other ones, Han. Listen to the other symptoms. Listen to the other symptoms. This is serious. Breastbone that protrudes outwards.
No, Samuel.
I have that. Look. Okay. I don't know about this one. A high arched palate and crowded teeth. Do I have crowded teeth? Not really, right?
Like this.
Little bit. Heart murmurs. That's what my doctor told me I had. Ready? Extreme nearsightedness. That's what I was. I was nearsighted. An abdominally curved spine. Next. Next one is flat feet, and that's why I have two.
Do you really?
Yeah. So and they said you can die from it.
Why would you tell me that part?
Because my heart's gonna get too big for my body and it's gonna explode.
That's how you die from it?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm just gonna. That's what they said in the video. My heart's gonna get.
Why would you call me and say that when I'm here hanging out with someone? I'm hanging out with Mackenzie having a good time and you're making me think you're gonna die?
Yeah, at some point, I don't know when, I'm gonna look at what age people die.
Well, why would you say that?
Wonky spine, that's what I have. The sticky out, I have the sticky out chest, not as bad as this though.
Sam, Mackenzie says you're given steroids.
Why does she say that?
That's why you have a long neck.
I don't have a...
You called her to say you have a long neck.
No! It was a question, Mackenzie!
No. You're... Oh, I like your guys' hair together. Oh my god, Sam, okay, I was just minding my own business in the living room, and Sam came out of the stairs like, da, da, da. He turned the corner and his hair fucking looked like that. Like a hot Cheeto. Are you gonna shave it?
Yeah, I'm gonna shave it.
Okay, bye.
Alright, I just wanted you to know that I've got a life-threatening syndrome. Love you, bye. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna die. I love you. Yeah, I'm gonna take a short break, work out what the fuck I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna come back. I might be on D Live, so make sure you're following me on D Live if you don't already, because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Follow me on D Live. Someone will put it in the chat. It's like dlive.tv/SamPepper. And I'll update you on Discord or Reddit in a little bit. Check death age. Oh no. Mother syndrome. Death age.